Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the weirdest things I think I've ever seen in-game. I'm not sure if it's a glitch, I'm not sure if it's future content, but people have been finding Arthur Morgan dead in Red Dead Online. We'll talk about how that's weird, why that's so weird, and what this could mean going forward in the future. So this all started a couple of days ago when someone posted on the Red Dead Mysteries subreddit an image that appears to be Arthur near Gaptooth Breach in Online. Now, I do apologize for the quality of this photo. I did not take this. It was just simply posted to Reddit. But you guys can see there, that is Arthur Morgan, and that character is standing over him. And again, they said they found him in Gaptooth Breach in Red Dead Online, and you can see there that he is wearing his default summer gunslinger outfit. How weird is that? Now, there isn't an X on the map. It's not like that this is part of some side quest or objective or mission or anything like that. You can just see that Arthur Morgan is completely dead, laying in the ground. Now, you might be wondering, okay, so if I go to that exact same location in Red Dead Online, does that mean that I am going to find Arthur Morgan dead there? Well, the answer is no. This is a screenshot that someone else ended up taking. They went to the exact same location, you can tell based off of the mini-map in the bottom left-hand corner, and Arthur Morgan is nowhere to be found. So it's not like something is going on specifically at that location. However, that's not the only instance of players finding Arthur Morgan dead. He seems to be showing up in other places in Red Dead Online dead as well. This video was posted on YouTube a couple of days ago, and it looks like a group of guys in Red Dead Online also found Arthur Morgan. But this time, he's nowhere near Gaptooth Breach. I think this is somewhere in New Hanover. And you guys can see there that it is 100% him. Again, he's wearing the exact same outfit. It's that summer gunslinger look. And there's no marker on the minimap to identify that it is him. However, what is interesting is apparently these guys were able to pick up Arthur's body. You couldn't loot it or anything like that, but you could pick it up and I guess like sort of do really whatever you wanted with it. Drop it on the ground, put it on the back of your horse. But yeah, that is 100% Arthur Morgan. Now, when I first saw this, I was a little bit skeptical because I had actually seen moments like this in the past where some people had actually role-played as Arthur Morgan. Like they literally designed their character to look exactly like him. They dressed him up in the same type of clothing. And I've seen videos like this where players have thought they've killed someone like Arthur Morgan, but it turned out to be someone role-playing or just dressing up. This is completely different. This is not a online player. This is not an NPC. This is just dead Arthur Morgan spawning in online. So now let's talk about why this might be happening and what this could potentially mean. So for starters, this could 100% be just a glitch. Now, this is a very random glitch, and it all seems to be happening after the recent online DLC update, the Frontier Pursuit content with the new bounty hunters, the traders, and the collectors. Up until then, I had never seen something like this happen in Red Dead Online. So I do think that this is new based off of the online update. So it could be a glitch. Red Dead Online, just like GTA Online, is certainly suspect to lots of glitches and funny bugs, and we've seen plenty of that in the past. Or my second theory, and I think this one is way more exciting, is that in the future, we are going to see Arthur Morgan appear in Red Dead Online. And you might be wondering, how is that possible? Well, remember, Red Dead Online takes place before the story actually begins. Now, no one knows how long before the story it takes place, but due to some characters appearing like Sadie Adler's husband, we can speculate that it's about 2 to 3 years before the main story begins in 1899. So because of that, Arthur would have been alive. Now let's talk about what Arthur would have likely been doing 2 to 3 years before the start of the story. Well, it's pretty clear he still would have been a senior member of the Vanderlyn gang. Now, as to where the Vanderlyn gang would have been, that is unknown. I can only speculate that it would be somewhere in New Austin, maybe closer to Blackwater. There's some entries in Arthur's journal that confirms what he was doing before the Blackwater massacre, and they were sort of in the New Austin area heading to Blackwater in hopes of making money. So maybe that's where we would encounter Arthur. Now, how would we see him in Red Dead Online? Well, it's likely that he would appear in the form of a stranger mission giver. Not only have we seen characters from single player like Black Bell and Thomas the Boatman, but we've also seen members of the Vanderlyn gang actually give us missions in Red Dead Online, like Sean and Trelawney and even Sadie Adler and her husband. So this has allowed Rockstar to introduce some older characters and introduce some newer characters as well. And I think there's a good possibility that Rockstar could add Arthur Morgan as a not playable character, but a character that we can run into, interact with, and he will end up giving us missions in Red Dead Online. Now, you might be wondering how that's possible or when that might occur. Well, it might be something that Rockstar adds in the drip feed, the content that we see weeks and months after the initial launch of an update in the Red Dead Online Frontier Pursuits DLC. Now, we could see this happening for a couple of reasons. Number one, Rockstar has done that in the past, where they have actually given us new stranger missions as a part of drip feed that is unlocked weeks after the update comes out. And the second reason why this is possible, as it currently stands, no one knows what's in the drip feed of this update. Because obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online is not out for PC, no one really has access to the content like we're easily able to do for GTA Online. So not even data miners or insiders, for that matter, really have any idea what's in the drip feed that'll be coming to Red Dead Online over the next couple of weeks and months. So I think that would be awesome, because I've always wanted to know what Arthur was doing before our story began in Red Dead Redemption 2, when we see the gang sort of escaping for their life, fleeing into the mountains and into Coulter. Now, ideally, I would have loved to seen something like this in a single-player update, because I felt like that would have been able to tell us a lot more about Arthur's story and his role in the gang. But I'm still hoping that if he is in Red Dead Online in some way, shape, or form, that through the stranger missions he gives us and the dialogue in which he has, that we will get more information on his life and what he was ultimately doing. Now, what's interesting is the outfit that we've seen on the dead Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Online isn't his default outfit. His default outfit is the regular gunslinger, which features this sort of leather jacket. This is the summer gunslinger, which Arthur is supposed to wear in very warm climates. So does that give us a better idea on where we might find him? Somewhere very warm, like Blackwater or even New Austin in the desert? That's sort of where I'm thinking we ultimately might run into him. And I'm sure this is pretty obvious by now, but the reason it doesn't make sense we're seeing Arthur Morgan dead and online is because the game takes place before the main story. So there's no way that Arthur Morgan could be dead, or obviously the main campaign of Red Dead Redemption 2 just wouldn't make sense. And apparently this isn't the only reference of Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Online. Players have apparently also found his hat in Online. Not like something you can purchase in the store, but just randomly around the map, there's this white hat icon that players can apparently like interact with, but they still can't take the hat. So I don't know if Rockstar is doing this on purpose. I have seen some instances where players can wear the hat temporarily, just like something you would find in single player, but nothing that can actually be saved to your online character's outfit, meaning it's not like a permanent selection that you could choose from your horse, or that you could add or modify to any existing outfits in your wardrobe. So I don't know if this is something that Rockstar is doing on purpose to sort of give us hints and clues at future content, if this is just another glitch in and of itself. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, though. What do you think of Arthur Morgan appearing and showing up dead in Red Dead Online? Do you think this means anything as far as future content goes? Do you think it's just a simple glitch that has come about from the latest online update? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe if you guys are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well, Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.